Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be trying some of the new makeup products that I have recently purchased from Nykaa. This is by the brand Flower Beauty. So I have purchased two products from that brand. And this is a new brand in India. Like, it has been a couple of months since the brand launched on Nykaa, and I have been waiting to try these products out ever since. So I decided to purchase these two products out since there was some offer going on Nykaa. So let's put these products to test and let's get right into the video. So a little bit about the brand. Flower Beauty is a USA based brand and it is a drugstore brand, but according to me, in India this brand is not extremely affordable. The prices are somewhere in between, like somewhere between drugstore and high-end products. So the prices are very similar to Milani products, like they're not very affordable, but it's not crazy expensive as well. So coming on to the products, this is the Flower Pots Powder Blush, and this is in the shade Peach Primrose, and this is a matte blush. Like, it has zero shimmer, zero sheen inside. This is the only matte blush that I have. Every other blush that I have has a little bit of sheen to it, but this looks really matte, at least in the pan. And also it has this really beautiful flower imprint, which is so pretty. I do not want to ruin this product at all, but we have to try it in this video. Also, I love this rose gold detail. It looks really pretty. So full points only for the packaging. And this concealer is Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Deep. I love this packaging as well. I love the white lid and the rose gold detail. It looks really pretty and luxe. So what I absolutely love about this concealer is the shade match. This is the best shade match that I've ever done online. And this is just my perfect skin tone. It has the right amount of yellow inside. It is really hard for me to find the correct shade with concealers and foundations because I am NC42 in MAC Studio Fix foundation and I have a really strong yellow olive undertone. I do find products with my shade, but it just never has the right amount of yellow and olive to it. And this looks like a really nice shade match. So let's try this out. I'm really excited just for the concealer. So when it comes to the shade range of this concealer, it's not really great. They just have 6 shades and they just cover light and medium skin tones. They do not have a lot of shades for deeper, darker skin tones, which is a bummer. I don't know if the deeper shades are not launched in India or they're just not created by the brand. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are aware about it. So now let's get started with the application of the product. I have already moisturized my skin and now I will be priming my skin using the Wet n Wild Dewy primer. I'm just mostly focusing this on the high points of my face. Also, I forgot to mention what this concealer claims to do. So it says that it is a full coverage concealer, it has a weightless feel and it is crease proof. So let's test that out. I really need a crease proof concealer because I have a lot of lines under my eyes. So I really want to see if this concealer is really crease proof. And now moving on to the foundation. I am using this Nykaa SKINgenius foundation in the shade 02 and my DiorSkin Forever foundation in the shade 40. Now finally moving on to the concealer, I will be doing one side with a beauty blender and one side with a brush. So for beauty blender, I will be using this mini beauty blender which is by She, and for brush I will be using this concealer brush which I got from Amazon. So this concealer has a really nice angled applicator which I think will work really great. So I'm just applying one layer first. Okay, so I do have to say that this concealer applicator is by far the best applicator that I have ever tried. It's just so easy to apply, and I did give a couple of seconds for my concealer to set in, and now I will be blending this with this beauty blender. this concealer blended like a dream. Now I'm blending this side with a concealer brush. Just going in with a little bit on my eyelids. Also, I'm applying a little bit around my mouth just to cover the pigmentation. So this is how the concealer looks like. I think it is a pretty full coverage concealer. It's not like extremely full coverage, but yes, it is there. The coverage is there. So this concealer dries pretty quickly and it looks very matte and blurring. It's not like overly shiny like the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer that is very hydrating. I don't really see a huge difference in application when it comes to the brush side and the beauty blender side. So I think I like both, and also it has covered a little bit of pigmentation around my mouth. So coverage wise, I think this is a great concealer. Now to set the concealer in place, I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is in the shade medium, and I'm using this concealer brush to apply the powder under my eyes. I don't want to bake with this powder because I have really dry skin, so I'll just lightly dust all the powder. Now moving on to the blush, this is in the shade Peach Primrose. So I'm just taking a little bit of blush, dusting all the excess product, and I'm applying this on the apples of my cheeks. And it's not crazy pigmented, which I love. I don't like blushes to be very pigmented. It should be very buildable, and I absolutely love the color. Also applying a little bit on my chin. I think the blush is really pretty. Now I will just finish rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. So I'm done with my entire makeup and I just felt like going with something very colorful today. So I went in with purple eyes and I used this MyGlamm x Manish Malhotra palette, which is really pretty. And I used this purple colored eyeshadow on my entire lid. And I just popped on a little bit of this Essence eyeshadow, which is in the shade Purple Clouds, on the centers of my eyelids. So this is just like a really pretty iridescent purple color which has a shift of blue to it. So this is what I applied on the centers of my lid. And for mascara, I went in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. And also for my lips, I've used this PAC lip liner in the shade Mauve. So that's all for my makeup. And now let's talk about the products. Let's start with the blush because I have zero cons about this blush. I think this is an amazing product. Full points just for the packaging. Also, the application is really great. I love the shade. This is a really beautiful peach color. And also, it is very buildable, which I absolutely love because I don't really like overly pigmented blushes. It should be buildable. So this is just the perfect blush. If you really want to try this brand out, I think this is a great product to start with. It is a little bit expensive, but I think it is worth it just because of the packaging. Coming on to the concealer, I love everything about this concealer except one thing. While I was doing my eyeshadow, I noticed that my under eyes is just creasing a little bit. So there's just a little bit of creasing under my eyes, which is pretty normal for me with every other concealer because I have really deep lines under my eyes. But so far so good. I like the concealer. Love the color. This is just the perfect match for me. I do really want a foundation in this exact same shade. Also, the coverage of this concealer is really great. It is medium to full coverage. It is mostly full coverage. It did cover my under eyes pretty well, and you guys saw that I have pretty intense dark circles. So it did a really nice job of blurring my under eyes and also covering my under eyes. The prices of these products are not extremely affordable, but I do feel it's really worth it. The packaging feels really luxe and it is a really well made product. Also, one thing I would like to say is that if you have a lot of under eye creasing problem, then I don't think that you should go with this concealer, but it is a really great concealer overall. Will I use this concealer very often? Yes, just because of the shade. I think this is the perfect shade match for me. And also this concealer feels really lightweight under my eyes. I really don't feel like I'm wearing anything under my eyes. It feels very light. So overall, I really like the brand. I will still keep you guys posted about the concealer. Hi guys, so my outro got corrupted, so basically I lost the file, and what I was saying is that I really like the brand, I really love the products, but I still have to keep you guys posted about the concealer. I will let you guys know how the concealer performed in my couple of other upcoming videos, so please stay tuned for that. So I will see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Bye.